an offhand thing like his pin number, and then the last thing like, oh, she's a math major and has a really big interest in bank routing numbers. So it's like this long running joke of this girl stealing all of his bank info, which I thought was pretty funny. BoJack Horseman's a great show. Watch it. Anyway,
I didn't care for it.
that's okay. Not everyone has to. It's definitely not like Rick and Morty tier, but I like it. It's like, have you ever seen Californication?
Nope.
Californication, great show. One of my favorite examples of a show that starts amazing, and it's the last few seasons, the last really 2.5 seasons, is just horrible. Like you just want the show to be out of its misery. But the beginning of it, and it almost echoes the main character, where he's just like used to be famous, or is still kind of famous, but just kind of a guy who can't get out of his own way, and parties a little too hard, and just kind of is. Everyone knows he has more potential, but he just doesn't do what he needs to do. It's kind of dark and depressing. It's a great show. BoJack's like the animated version of that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
For sure.
Anyway. Why is Pwof wearing an Akuma tag? Probably because Pwof is also a weeb. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better question. Why is Clay wearing the rare tag?
I don't know. Maybe Clay also knows what Akuma is. I don't know. Yeah, he is voiced by Joe Bluth. Will Arnett.
Yeah, Will Arnett.
Yeah, I like it. I
Oh, that up air. Okay, that almost killed him. That would have been funny.
Oh man, you're bodied.
Yeah.
Wow, the punish game, the Pwof punish game. So here's how I feel about this. I don't mind Clay taking me to the stage, because I feel like all you have to do is not, if you don't get overwhelmed, this stage is so small, you can just punish Falco, and he's dead. It's so small, you can put Falco off stage very easily, and then he's dead.
Do you think Clay is actually just the rarest Pepe of all?
No, absolutely not.
I think that's what his tag means.
Yeah, so he got kind of bodied that last stock, so yeah, one straight hit can put him off stage, and then you're dead. And then it's only 2 or 3.
That was cool little pressure, actually. The shine full double
so
jump wave lane on.
Here's what I think Pwof should have done right there. You see where he got that up air where it didn't really lead to anything? This is what PPG was doing to West Balls last night. In situations like that where you can't really get a huge hit, ooh, that was cool little, the way it zoomed in on Falco. Just up B. Hit him with a strong hit of up B instead of another up air. And it sends him horizontally. They're not, and they're still DIing for the up air, so it ends up working. All right. So I think Pwof should have stuck to his guns. So he had a really great Marth game.
I don't even feel like the stage is that bad for Marth.
Yeah, I agree. And he can just use the space, and now like he's switching to Sheik, and like he's just gonna get bullied because Falco just bullies Sheik.
He really does.
And then like it's gonna lose his momentum, and I don't know.
And he left the tag on too.
Yeah.
That's.
Wow,
Yeah.
He's like, oh man, I did leave that tag on. I got bodied.
Yeah.
I don't know what this Dino Oatmeal meme is, but it's stupid. You kids, the only acceptable Dino food is Dino Nuggets. There's no question, there's no discussion, there's no argument. Dino Nuggets,
Dino
that's
Nuggets
it.
baller.
Dino,
Nah, dude, but Dino Gummies.
I don't know what Dino Gummies are.
You've never had Dino Gummies, dude?
Worm Gummies are the only good gummies.
No, Swedish Fish.
Ugh. I can't deal with you. You kids, you guys are all young. I feel like such an old man. I am an old man in this scene.
You're like what, like 2 years older than me?
That's a long time. Here, let's do this. How old are you right now?
23.
Okay. When you were 21, how stupid were you?
I was pretty dumb.
When you were 19.
I was super dumb.
Okay. So those 2-year gaps are huge.
Yeah, that's
In
true.
your early 20s, those 2-year gaps are massive.
You're right. My philosophy is I always think you should be able to look back 2 years ago and think, man, I was fucking dumb.
Yeah.
It's, expletive dumb.
Sorry? It's probably 000 or 1234. Just search new device. Are they turned on? Are you sure they turned on? I don't know. Mine just pair automatically, to be honest. I turn mine on, they turn on, and they work. If they've always just worked for me, I don't know why they don't. The Dane's trying to figure out how to pair something.
Yo, what up,
with 2
Chrysor?
headphones.
Yeah. Hungry Pigeon
Huh?
Run.
I can check the name on my phone if you want. It says like Oh, I have a new match. All right. I'm turning my Bluetooth on right now, and I'll look. Okay. Anyway, yeah, Prof's getting kind of bullied. I think it's Is it okay? I was gonna tell him. So yeah, he just got wrecked.
Yeah, he got super wrecked. I feel like you should just play Marth, dude.
Yeah, you should have. You guys are kids, man. You'll see. I can't wait till you. How old are you, P Shampoo? How old are you? Let
23.
me know. Who's Robin Sparkles? Robin Sparkles, who are you?
It's Kamikaze.
That's Kamikaze. Why? What is he? Is he a sub? Is that what that is? He's Twitch Prime. Oh, he's our Twitch Prime sub. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Man. You're 23 too? Okay. Sorry, I didn't see that. I missed it. Natalie, are you hot? Swiping
Oh, Young Nog in the chat.
Ooh.
Yo.
So yeah, he switches right back. He should have just went for it. 23. Yeah, P Shampoo. Watch when you're 25. When you're 25, on your 25th birthday, I want you to hit me up, and I want you to like talk to like Kamikaze or some other whoever's gonna be a kid right then, and be like, oh wow, you're right, Pigeon.
Yo. Dirty potato chips are amazing. So good. Holy crap. As is water. Yo,
Yeah.
The water's definitely top tier.
Okay, we were talking about this, Hugs and I. So this is my rule, by the way. When I'm referring to him, he's Hugs. When I'm talking to him, he's Hugo. And I think that's a good rule, because otherwise you get stupid memers, aka you kids, who are like, oh my god, oh yeah, Hugo, I know him. He's crazy, blah, blah, blah.
I feel like that wasn't even really like that big of a deal until like last
college.
week when that, yeah. But I also think, I don't know, dude. He's just kind of like one of those guys that everyone, like, even when I hear other people talk about him, like, just within the context of, like, people that I've never met, I always just call him Hugo.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know that many people have talked about him. But anyway, so we're talking about water. The water we had at this place in Wynwood was amazing. And we started talking, like, so what you wouldn't expect, tap water.
Where'd you guys eat brunch, by the way?
This place called Q. It was like an Asian fusion. I got the most fire. Check his Instagram. I got like these burnt end duck breast. Ugh.
Sounds sick.
It was like, it wasn't even gamey. It tasted like, it was like duck steak. It was so ridiculous. It was $32 for like 8 little pieces of duck, but
yeah, I know,
so good.
That's the Wynwood specialty.
Yeah, it was so good. Cause we got there late, so I was like, Hugs, pick anything you want. I'm gonna get it. And I'll share it with you. And he's like, I want this duck thing. So I was like, yeah. So anyway, but New York has probably the best tap water in the country. It's
New York?
so good. And Florida's is like very fluoride and like very metallic.
Yeah, for sure. Our tap water's all right.
Yeah, it's just like very whatever. But water, yeah, so water's amazing, but some states have the greatest tap water. Oh, I forgot to update the scores.
Way to go, man.
Whatever. So, you know, it would have been cool to see Prof counterpick to Fountain. That would have been a cool counterpick.
I don't know, man. I kind of actually think Falco beats Marth on Fountain.
Maybe, but
actually no, because he has no space to laser. That's kind of big.
yeah, like that's the thing. Clay uses that laser space so effectively.
Yeah.
And like it's so hard to get him. Like he was winning by taking up space, and I guess this sounds very obvious, but then taking space with the sword and then putting him off stage. And here, you can't necessarily get that.
Yeah.
Like, I think Marth maybe does fine against Fox on the stage. I don't think Marth does fine against Falco on the stage, just because it's the same way, you know, like Mango, for example, will play
play
Falco.
synchronized taunt. That was actually kind of cute.
That was like our own reaction. That wasn't a read. It's not as cool. So, like the way Mango will play Falco versus Mewtwo King on FD rather than play Fox. I think that's like the same idea. Saratoga tap water is the best tap water I've ever had in my life. It actually put me into the habit of always filling my water bottles from the tap because it was that good. It was better than bot. And then I came down here and I started doing that without thinking. He's all right, and it was dumb.
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, it's not great, but to be honest, I mostly just drink tap water.
Okay, I'm gonna go play. I'll be right back.